What's up, guys? This is Joey from JJTHC, and today was a very good day. We had WWDC 2016, and this video will be wrapping it all up and summarizing it. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into this video. So Apple first introduced watchOS 3, which now you can load apps right onto your Apple Watch super quick. Like, there's like no load time. They say it's 7 times faster, but it feels like a million times faster. More watch faces. They got rid of the friends thing, so you can like send some like emojis and write stuff to them. They got rid of that, and instead, when you press that button, you have like sort of an app drawer. So you can have your favorite apps when you click that button, instead of going to your friends and, you know, contacting them with emojis and your heart rate and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it with watchOS 3. Actually, watchOS 3 is not done yet. There's still some more features. There's this one that is called SOS. So when you hold in the power button, instead of just, you know, your regular turn off, you know, swipe to close, or like swipe to turn off your Apple Watch, you now have this SOS version, well, SOS little feature thing that you can swipe over and it'll call 911 or whatever country you're in, the emergency service right away, so you can just call them and then they'll know your location. And if you get disconnected, it'll send all of your friends in a text where your current location is. Another super weird thing that no one really cares about, Breathe. They introduced Breathe. It reminds you to breathe. So you go into the app and it's like, now let's take a deep breath right now and we'll all be good. Yep, that's pretty much it. Just reminds you to breathe, and then you can do breathing sessions. Woo! So the new thing with tvOS, it's really not that much changed, except it has a whole lot of HomeKit and photos built into it a little bit better than it was. And you can access all of your photos and all of your HomeKit information from your Apple TV, and you can search YouTube now from Siri on the Apple TV. So, you know, you can search, you know, JJTHC on YouTube from Siri on your Apple TV, and it'll give you right to me. That's pretty much it with Apple TV, so let's move on to macOS. Or should I say... I was supposed to say OS 10, but they changed the name to macOS. So, macOS, what is new? It is now called macOS Sierra. They got rid of the OS 10, so now, yeah, everything's all OS. So we got tvOS, we got watchOS, we got macOS, and we got iOS. Those are the 4 major UI or systems on operating systems from Apple. In this new update, Sierra, you can now get Siri. Siri is now on the Mac, and it sounds a little bit different, but there's a little icon near the dock that you can press to activate Siri. And also in OS 10, oh crap, this is going to be super confusing, by the way. New in macOS Sierra, you can now pay with Apple Pay in browsers. So now, instead of signing in and putting in all of your credit card information, you can just hit the Pay with Apple Pay button, and right then and there, it'll come up on your iPhone for how much it is, and then you can just use your Touch ID, and then, boom, you just bought something off the internet, just like that, with your iPhone. Another thing they added is clipboard continuity. So now you can copy something on your iPhone or iPad, and it'll go and copy to every one of your devices. So if you want to copy some text that you saw from an article on your iPhone and then go right into it onto your computer and start blogging about it, you can just copy that on your phone, and then it'll be copied into your clipboard on all of your devices all around. So then you can just paste it on your Mac, and you can start blogging about it or whatever you want to do with it. Another great thing, the Apple Watch. You can just come up right to your computer. You can it detects that you have an Apple Watch on. This is not an Apple Watch, this is Pebble time. But yeah, you can just go right up to your computer, open your computer, and then it'll just sign in. Oh my gosh. Why did they only do this for the Apple Watch? I wish they would have did this for the iPhone. So when iOS 10, they had 10 new features that they wanted to share. And, well, I'm not going to go over every one of them, but I'm just going to go over the gist of everything that they released. So, one of the new things that they released is, how about we start with the big thing first? iMessages. They completely, did everything to make it better. Make iMessages better again, as Donald Trump would say it. But in this new update, iMessages, you are now able to send drawings that you made. You can send text that you drew, and it'll animate on how you drew that when you send that text. You can send different types of text messages, so you can send like a bold one where it comes in and just goes pfft. You can send a sad one where it just comes in really slowly, and that's pretty cool. And also in the emojis, this is the biggest thing that was at WWDC. Like, everybody clapped, and this is where the most cheers came from, is where when you're texting and when you say you type out something in that little bar, you can tap on the emojis, the emoji button, and then words that it finds in your text that correspond with some emojis, you will highlight in yellow, and then you can just click those, and it'll change that word into an emoji that corresponds with that word. So, yeah. That got the most cheers. I mean, I didn't know people were so hyped up about emojis, but yeah, I guess they were. iOS 10 is also the notifications are completely redone also, and it looks almost identical to Android. I mean, you kind of went a little too far this time, Apple, kind of crossing the line between Android and Apple. I mean, they're almost exactly the same now, except no widgets on Apple yet. I mean, seriously, when are we going to get widgets? So there was also a complete redesign of the Apple Music app. So now there's bigger fonts, more shadows, more everything. Yeah. So one of the last things they mentioned in their keynote before iMessages, that was last, was this little Swift playground for the iPad. This new app, it allows anybody to pretty much learn code right on their iPad, and it's actually pretty great. Oh my, great. Okay, yep, I can talk. Okay, so this new app, you can just learn code. It tells you how to do it. It takes you through tutorials on how to do it, and it's great for little kids and anybody who's just starting off learning how to code. And I think I'm going to get into this because I kind of want to code and create an app, but I don't know what to create an app on, but yeah. So this new app is great. Recommend it to anybody who is starting to learn code. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this WWDC 2016 summary/wrap-up. Go ahead and get subscribed. Also, go check out all my social media, and also go to my website at JJTHC.com. This is Joey from JJTHC, and I'll see you in my next video, which will probably be a first look and hands-on of iOS 10, which will probably come out tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, adios.